Oh, by the way, don't forget the exam like you said last time. Yeah, and this was the last one about the food. Yeah, I want to just like look at the summary before we start. Yeah, so this is summary of the unit in page 121. We have like some verbs and some ways to say that or to speak about the food. And here it said آكل اللحم السمك الدجاجة السلطة الأرز. All these words like eating, and the word آكل of course mean eat. And آكل is like I eat something. And we have here other verbs like يأكل and يشرب and يكنس and يغسل and يشاهد. We already spoke about all of these verbs. And we have, for example, يأكل الطعام, يشرب الحليب, يكنس الغرفة, يغسل الملابس, and يشاهد التلفاز. And here we have أين. You know the أين, like you can say أين الغداء, أين الفطور, أين العشاء, أين الفاكهة, or أين القهوة. All of this you can actually we know you can use أين to ask about anything or the place away. So لا, this is a way to say no or like don't. So لا تأكل like don't eat, لا تشرب don't drink, لا تكنس لا تغسل, لا تشاهد. If you remember, the wife last time said لا تأكل لا تأكل, when the husband say why and like لماذا and so on, you know. So لا تأكل لا تشرب, all of this you can use لام before any verb مضارع to ask someone to don't do something. So like say لا تأكل الطعام, لا تشرب الحليب, لا تكنس الغرفة, so on. So الغداء, this is a way to say the sentence like الغداء على المائدة, الفطور على المائدة, العشاء على المائدة, الفاكهة على المائدة, القهوة على المائدة. So I can ask about them like that. I can say أين, all the things, and I can say like this is the answer of this question. So if someone asks like غداء زي الغداء على المائدة, or أين الفطور, الفطور على المائدة, and so on. If it's على المائدة, of course. So and like we know, like يأكل, this is to say like eat something, and لا تأكل to don't eat something, the opposite of it, and so on. So next we have this number 6 about ماذا تأكل في what. ماذا تأكل في الفطور, like ماذا تأكل mean like what do you eat in something, like what ماذا تأكل in الفطور, like in breakfast. So ماذا تأكل في الفطور, ماذا تأكل في الغداء, ماذا تأكل في العشاء. And of course I can change this verb and say تشرب, for example ماذا تشرب في الصباح, for example like in morning, and so on. ماذا تطلب or تطلبين. So this is also a way to ask like what do you want, or what would you like to order, and so on. So ماذا تطلب من الطعام, ماذا تطلب من الشراب. And of course I say تطلبين with the girl, so I say ماذا تطلبين من الفاكهة, ماذا تطلبين من الأثاث, and so on. Here we have بعض, the word بعض like say it means some. So بعض السمك من فضل, this is a way to answer the question, say بعض. For example, if I ask it ماذا تطلب من الطعام, I say بعض السمك من فضلك, or بعض الأرز من فضلك, and so on. ماذا تطلب من الشراب, I say بعض الشاي من فضلك, or بعض القهوة من فضلك, and so on. So this is a way to like to answer something about something, or to ask about something, and to answer the question also. So this all the things that we have it about this, or about the last unit. And don't forget to look at all of the exercise that you have it in all of the unit. Then let's go through the next unit, inshallah. And of course you can ask before we start. By the way, we have here like an article that you can read it and answer these questions. I hope you did all of that. Okay, so let's look at the next unit. And I think there's no like anyone like don't know like or doesn't know the meaning of this unit. الوحدة السادسة, the sixth unit. It speak about الصلاة. And of course, all of us know الصلاة, which means the prayer. And of course, we know the word salah alone, which means prayer, and alif, al-lam in the beginning, which means the. So as-salah, which means the prayer. Okay, so now let's go through this unit about as-salah. Like usually, before we start, we need two of you to speak about or to read this dialogue or this حوار between Mustafa and Qusay. Mustafa and Qusay.
I can read.
Okay.
Welcome, أخي.
I can read.
Who is أخبارك? Yeah, okay, let's start.
Assalamu alaikum.
يا الله. عليكم السلام. So أخبارك you be Mustafa and أخ Hassan you be Qusay.
Yeah. Okay. Bismillah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Bismillah. أين تصلي صلاة الخمسة؟
أصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال.
وأين تصلي فجر؟
أصلي الفجر في البيت.
لماذا تصلي فجر في البيت؟
لا أسمع الأذان.
هل تستيقظ متأخرا؟
نعم بعد صلاة الفجر.
استيقظ مبكرا.
لا أستطيع أعمل في الليل.
دح المنبه بجانبك.
هذه فكرة طيبة. جزاك الله خيرا.
Thank you. And جزاكم الله خيرا. So
حسن جزاك.
So this dialogue or this حوار between, like you say, Mustafa and Qusay, two friends that they are speaking about Salah. So okay. So here Mustafa started the حوار with أين تصلي الصلوات الخمس. And like you know, word أين, which mean where, تصلي, we know this verb, we already mentioned to it before, which mean pray. And of course, تصلي, which mean you pray because you have that at the beginning of it. And I can say أصلي and تصلي and يصلي and so on. الصلوات, this is the plural of the word salah. You know, just salah is one salah, and salawat, this is a lot of salawat. And for this reason, he say الصلوات الخمس. Okay. And by the way, you can say الصلوات الخمس or الخمس صلوات. Both of them is correct. But if you say الخمس صلوات, you will not put alif al-lam in the second. So this is like saying that. So if I say like الصلوات الخمس, I write like that. So I can say also الخمس صلوات. Like that. So both of them is correctly. And if I want to mention to them in general, I say خمس صلوات or خمسة صلوات and so on. But this way is better because we know this al-khams salawat is specific 5 prayers that we already know them in every day. So al-khams salawat or as-salawat al-khams, both of them is correctly. So أين تصلي الصلوات الخمس? He said, like where do you pray like the fifth salah every day? So he said, Qusay said, أصلي الظهر. أصلي, this is like you have here. تصلي, this is to say you pray. And أصلي, this mean I pray. So أصلي, I pray. الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء. This is a very, like, by the way, this is a very like important point to guys when I have wow. or when I want to add something to other thing, I should add it. And always I say, wow, not like in English, because in English I say I pray Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. I will say like and in the end, but no, in Arabic I should say wa in all of them. So I say wal Asra, wal Maghriba, wal Isha, like that. Okay. So أصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال. So I pray الظهر and Asr, Maghrib and Isha في مسجد Bilal, like you have here, في, which mean in, we already got it before, and Masjid, also we know it's mosque, of course, and Bilal, this is the name of the masjid, so he prayed that all of this salah in Masjid Bilal, in, like the name of the masjid is Bilal. Yeah. So this is the first question between Mustafa and Qusay. Then Mustafa asked the other question and said, وَأَيْنَ تُصَلِّي الْفَجْرَ? يعني because the man said, or the Qusay said, الظهر العصر المغرب عشاء وتوات الفجر. So of course we ask about it. He said وَأَيْنَ تُصَلِّي الْفَجْرَ? Like وَأَيْنَ, of course he will say wow, because he asked us a question now, so he add this to other one, so he say wa, like and where. So وَأَيْنَ, like and where, تُصَلِّي الْفَجْرَ, and like where do you pray Fajr? So he said, by the way, don't forget to صلي ta in the beginning of the word, or beginning of فعل مضارع. This is mean you pray, like أنت تصلي. So أين تصلي, which mean where do you pray? So where do you pray الفجر? Said أصلي, and like you know أصلي, which mean I pray الفجر في البيت. Oh, you pray Fajr where it's in في البيت, and we know the word بيت, which means the house. So, and by the way, we have other word. It's synonym word for the word بيت, the word المنزل. This word. Okay. So the word المنزل and the word البيت, both of them is meaning like house or home. So أصلي, and by the way, both of them is correctly. You can say البيت or منزل. It's okay. So أصلي الفجر في البيت or في المنزل means he just like pray Fajr in at home. So Mustafa said, why? Like لماذا تصلي الفجر في البيت? Like you said last time, lam, which mean for, and ماذا, which mean what. So for what, which mean why. So لماذا, which mean why. So why تصلي, why do you pray الفجر في البيت at home? So he said لا أسمع الأذان. The word أسمع, it's a new word for us, which means hear, and you can say أسمع or تسمع or يسمع, so on, like you know. And also we have other things that we know it from word أسمع. We can say أسمع, like you said, or يسمع, which means he hears something. And if I just like if I just list that like يستمع, this means he listened to something. So if I say, let's write it with alif, like we have it here in the dialogue, like أسمع, this is hear, and أستمع, this is listen. Okay, so if I say أسمع, this means I hear something, and أستمع, this means I listen to something. I think you already know the difference between like أسمع and أستمع, even in English. So the same thing in Arabic. If I'm listening to something, this means I'm focusing in it. So أسمع and أستمع, and by the way, the ماضي, and I mean the أمر of them, like the فعل أمر, the command verb, I say اسمع and استمع. I will write it with همزة الوصل. I should like move that because so اسمع and استمع. Let's make it like, make it here maybe. Yeah. So we have أسمع, أستمع, and اسمع and استمع, like that. So this is all of this words about like to hear, but أسمع, which mean hear, and أستمع, which mean like listen. Okay. And please make difference between like the أمر of it and the مضارع, because مضارع with normal همزة أسمع, and أمر with همزة الوصل in the beginning, that you will have it like in Quran. Usually you have it with head of صاد above it, like that. Like this hamza that has like something like a little sign above it, like head of صاد above it. So this is called همزة الوصل, by the way. So he say لا أسمع الأذان, which means I don't hear أذان. So like لا أسمع, this is a way to say like oh, by the way, you can say لا تسمع, which means like لا تسمع. If I say it like that to convince someone to don't do this thing, this is, I can say لا تسمع, like don't hear, or like لا تستمع, don't listen, and so on. And also I can say لا أسمع, or like لا يسمع, or لا تسمع, which means I don't hear, or he don't hear. So you can use it like in this meaning and this meaning. So how can make difference between them? This just like you can like look at the sentence and you can know what the meaning of it in here or in here. For example, here he say لا أسمع الأذان. Of course, he don't say like لا أسمع. This is not command verb. No, he just like he say I, like أنا لا أسمع الأذان, like I don't hear the adhan. Okay, but if, for example, if I say لا تسمع الأذان, or like let's say it for any other thing. For example, we can say لا تسمع الموسيقى, don't hear the music. So لا تسمع الموسيقى, this means don't do that. I commend that, or I commend you to don't do that. And if I say لا أسمع, like لا أسمع الموسيقى, which means just like that, لا أسمع الموسيقى, or لا تسمع الموسيقى, which means I don't hear it, or you don't hear it. Okay, so this just depends on the sentence, like the things around it in general. If I'm asking that, or I'm ordered that to don't do it, or I'm saying you don't do it actually. So by the way, it's like maybe it's like English, because also in English we say don't hear, or like you don't hear, so it's the same thing. So Mustafa said هل تستيقظ متأخرا, and actually we have this phrase before, like أستيقظ متأخرا or تستيقظ متأخرا. We say متأخر and مبكر. متأخرا, which mean late, and مبكرا, which mean early. So هل تستيقظ متأخرا, like هل, a question word to ask any yes or no question in general, and تستيقظ is to say like wake up, and تستيقظ متأخرا, of course we have ta in the beginning, which mean like you, so you wake up. متأخرا, like you say late in the last time. So هل تستيقظ متأخرا, like do you wake up like late? So he said نعم, yes, بعد صلاة الفجر, after the prayer of Fajr. So he mean like he like wake up after like the Salah of Fajr, so after Fajr. So of course he don't pray Fajr in Masjid for this reason. Okay, so نعم بعد صلاة الفجر. Let's go under for a little bit. So like also the word تستيقظ, the command verb from it, it's استيقظ with همزة الوصل in the beginning of it, like استيقظ, like that. This is the command verb from it, or the فعل أمر from this word, it's استيقظ. Okay, so how to do that? That's weird. Okay, you already know استيقظ. So Mustafa said, actually we already have it here. So استيقظ مبكرا. This is, now we have it as a command verb, like استيقظ مبكرا, like Mustafa استيقظ, like do that. This is command verb. So استيقظ مبكرا, which means like wake up early, like that. So he said لا أستطيع, I cannot. لا أستطيع. So like I said, I can say لا أستطيع, this means I cannot. So أعمل في الليل. Oh, so لا أستطيع, I cannot, because why? What's the reason of that? Because he أعمل, like the word أعمل, I think we already mentioned this verb before, but in general أعمل, which means work, and في الليل, which means in or at, like the night. So he mean like he works at night. So أعمل في الليل, he works for a long time at night, so he cannot like wake up early for this reason. So لا أستطيع أعمل في الليل, and like أعمل ألف in the beginning, which mean I, and the same thing in word أستطيع also. So by the way, the أمر from the word أعمل, it's اعمل with همزة الوصل in the beginning of it. So اعمل, like اعمل الواجب, like do your homework. By the way, like, you know, the word أعمل, we can use it as a meaning of do, or usually use it as a meaning of work, like work something. So also I can use it to say like do something. Both of them is correctly, by the way. So أعمل في الليل, I work at night. So he said, Mustafa said, ضع المنبه بجوارك. The word ضع is actually a verb, and like you see here, it's just like two letters, and this is actually a very common thing in Arabic, because the amr, I mean the mudari' from it, it's يضع. You can write it here like يضع, and of course I can say يضع or تضع with ta, and I can say it with alif and so on. So يضع, this is the amr of it is ضع, like that. And why I didn't plus همس الوصل here? If you remember last time when you said the همس الوصل or the alif that I plus in the beginning, it's independent on if I have sukoon in the beginning of the verb or not. So for example, here I have the word استيقظ. The second letter after the letter of مضارع, after ta, is sin with sukoon. And this means if I have sin with sukoon, or the second letter after verb, like after the letter of the verb مضارع is like has already sukoon or a second letter, oh, this means I will put hamzat al-wasl in the beginning to don't start with sukoon, because we have a general rule in Arabic to don't start any word with sukoon. Okay, so I say istayqil. But here the word yada, dad here has fatha. So if I delete this ya to make it in amr, to make it like as the command verb, so I just like say ضاع. So there's no sukun. So I don't need to say like hamza al-wasl in the beginning, because I already has fatha in the beginning. Okay, so I will not start with sukun. So I don't want hamza al-wasl, or I don't need it actually. So for this reason I say ضاع without anything, like without any plus. So ضع المنبه, منبه, like you see here, this is منبه, alarm. So ضع المنبه بجانبك. Like, oh, by the way, I didn't say like the meaning of ضع, which means put something, and ضع also mean like يضع or ضع. ضع is command verb, and يضع is the مضارع, like the present. So المنبه, the alarm, next, like بجانبك, the ba, which means like by or with, and بجانبك here a sentence which means like next to you, like بجانب, the janib, which means next, and or by the way we can see janib is next or side, and kaf in the end, of course, kaf with fatha, which means your, for male, and of course I can say بجانبك, like next to you, for female, and بجانبك, next to you, for male. So both of them I can like change it to mention to male or female. This depends on the vowel of kaf here. So بجانبك or بجانبك, of course this is independent on if I'm speaking with male or female. So ضع المنبه بجانبك or بجانبك, which means like to put alarm next to you, like for male or female. So قصي said هذه فكرة طيبة. The word هذه, which means this, and of course not just this, it's this for female, because we have the word هذا, which means this for male. If I make it with alif here, it would be هذا, which means this for male, and فكرة, idea, and طيبة, طيب, something طيب, there's something like beautiful, something that a good thing. So طيب, or actually good thing. So هذه فكرة طيبة, like that's beautiful or wonderful idea. جزاك الله خيرا. This is a way to thank anyone in Islam. Say جزاك الله خيرا, may Allah Azza wa Jalla reward you. So هذه فكرة طيبة. And by the way, about the word جزاك الله خيرا, this is a word to say like جزاك, like reward, and Allah is Allah Azza wa Jalla, and خيرا, which means good thing. So by the way, when we say like جزاك الله خيرا, this because usually if someone helped me in something or give me like advice, I say جزاك الله خيرا, or maybe teach me something. So why I say جزاك الله خيرا? I don't, like, by the way, I can say like shukran, because shukran, which means thank you. But the word جزاك الله خيرا, we always say it because as Muslims we know, if you do something for me, or if you did something like good to me, I cannot do the same thing for you usually. So For this reason, I'm asking Allah Azza wa Jal, I pray to Allah Azza wa Jal to give you something good like you did me, like you did to me. Have you got it? So this is if I just say thank you, so I'm just like thank you. So I say thank you, it's like shukran. But no, if I pray Allah Azza wa Jal to you to like reward you, it's actually better because I know the rewards of Allah Azza wa Jal will be better, more like will be like better than my thankful. Okay, so for this reason, usually you don't say shukran, but we can say it, of course. But it's better to say jazakallahu khairan. May Allah Azza wa Jal reward you because like we know the rewards of Allah Azza wa Jal is better than my thankful. Okay, so for this reason, jazakallahu khairan is better. So actually try to make it something like usual in your life. هذه فكرة طيبة جزاك الله خيرا. May Allah Azza wa Jal reward you. And like to say fikra, I mean idea. So let's look at the dialogue again. Yeah, something is like it's تصلي, like the verb which means pray, الصلوات الخمس, like fifth prayer, and this is the name of every salah, of course we know that. And we have also a word like maybe متأخرا and لا يسمع, or the word أسمع, like the verb أسمع actually, which means here. And like you say, if I just like plus ta after seeing, it would be أستمع, which means listen. And al-adhan, adhan by the way, so like adhan for any salah. And the word tastayqizu, like you said last time, which means wake up, and the opposite of it, it's yanam, like nama or yanam. This is yanam, which means like sleep, to go sleep. And we have also mubakkiran, the opposite of mutaakhiran. Mutaakhiran, it's late, and mubakkiran, it's early. So this is the meaning of it. And لا أستطيع, cannot. So like important thing. And أعمل, the verb أعمل, which means work, and في الليل, at night. And we have here also the new verb is ضاع, which means like put something. So this means ضاع. And we have فكرة طيبة, like good idea, or like wonderful idea, something like طيب, something pure and good. And jazakallah khairan, which means may Allah reward you, like And here you have some like the important words like Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. And you have by the way, this is the time of every salah. Like Dhuhr, its sun will be like above us, exactly above us. And Dhuhr, when the shadow of you will be like you. This is mean the time of Dhuhr. And Maghrib, when the sun like sunset. And Isha, when it will be night, like all of that. It's just like night now, so it just means the beginning of Isha and so on. So here we have some verbs like wada'a, which means wada'a, by the way. This is the madi of it. Okay, inshallah, we will speak about how can we know the verb madi or the fi'l madi or the past verb from the present, inshallah, next time. So wada'a, which means put something, but it's for past. And yasma'u, to hear something like yasma'. And ya'malu, it's work. And yastati', can do something, I can do something. And al-layl, the night. And the opposite of it is an-nahar, by the way. I didn't write that, but let's write it. Forget to do that. So the opposite of al-layl, it's the word an-nahar. So this is, sorry, wait. Al-layl and النهار. So the word بجانبك, like next to you, like بجانبك. So next to me is like maybe anything, like next to me is the phone, and next to me, like, so next to the laptop is the phone. So I can say بجانب الهاتف, laptop, and so on. منبه, this is the alarm. Get that? So important. Okay. So please, guys, if you can answer these questions, and every question, like the exercise after every unit. It's so important thing to do it. Next, we have other dialogue between Isam and Saleh. Can you please, like, I need to read it for us, please.
Okay, I can read.
Okay, Hassan and.
Yes, I can.
Okay, Akhbaruk and Hassan again. Thanks for you.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
let's start.
So, Isam and Saleh.
Actually, let's like replace it now. So Hassan will be Isam, and
Okay.
Farouk will be Saleh.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا مسافر إلى مكة. إلى أين أنت مسافر؟
أنا مسافر إلى مدينتي. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة؟
للصلاة في المسجد الحرام. ولماذا أنت مسافر إلى المدينة؟
للصلاة في المسجد النبوي. أين ستصلي جمعة؟ Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I finish here. أين ستصلي الجمعة? Can you hear me?
Yeah, where are you?
Here.
أين للصلاة في المسجد النبوي. أين ستصلي الجمعة?
Oh, you're Islam? Okay.
Yeah.
في المسجد النبوي إن شاء الله. I think we're
Wait
switching
just a
now.
minute. You read this. You read this one. Hassan.
Yeah. كيف تسافر إلى المدينة؟
No.
You
Okay,
can't
wait.
read.
You read this one in Masjid al-Haram in the first.
But Hassan, have to read
في
it.
المسجد okay. في المسجد النبوي إن شاء الله.
Wait just a minute. It's like the blue one. You are the blue.
Yeah, that's wrong. Your screen, Sheikh. Your screen is something wrong with your screen.
The screen is
Oh, he using the screen. Okay, bad. Move it to the finger.
okay. So I am Islam, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where do I have to read now?
للصلاة في المسجد. Yeah, that's where you gotta go.
للصلاة في المسجد النبوي. أين ستصلي الجمعة?
No.
No. This thing is confusing. It's getting confusing.
Yeah, the screen.
Actually, you read everything. You read everything except the one that you want to read it. Okay, here, Akh Hassan, you need to read في المسجد الحرام. This is the time I'm having.
So I have to read from في المسجد الحرام, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. في المسجد الحرام إن شاء الله. وأين ستصلي الجمعة؟
في المسجد النبوي إن شاء الله.
كيف ستسافر إلى المدينة؟
أركب بالطائرة.
أركب الطائرة. Yeah. Thank you guys. And I'm sorry, actually I scrolled down, so I think this is the reason of that. So let's back again to the beginning of it. Yeah. So like Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. A normal greeting in Islam. So then we have two people that they maybe like are in the airport or something like that. They just like meet, and the first one asked, أنا مسافر إلى مكة. إلى أين أنت مسافر? Like, I mean, أنا, like أنا, the pronoun. مسافر. The word مسافر, it's a word. It's to say like I'm traveling. So مسافر, which means I'm traveling, and إلى مكة. By the way, the word مسافر, this word, it's mean like traveled, or someone that he is like traveler, So I'm traveler, like the doer of this. So the doer of traveling, it's like traveler. So this is musafir, which mean like someone that he would travel, okay, or someone he's like he is traveling right now. So أنا مسافر, we can say I'm traveling, or I am traveler too. So musafir, for example, the same thing, like we know about that inshallah also. This is a rule in Arabic. Like in English, of course, when I say like write, writer, read, reader, and recite, reciter, and so on. So how can I say this, the doer for every verb? This is a usual rule in Arabic also that we know about it in the future, inshallah. So the word yusafiru, this is a verb. Okay. And safir, this is a command from this verb, like yusafiru, this present or mudari'. Safir, safir, which mean like do that, like command verb. And musafir, this is the doer of this verb, like musafir, someone that is like the traveler. Okay, so safara, like yusafiru, and safir and musafir. By the way, the madi, the past of it, it's safir. And of course, you're gonna have any difference between this one and this one. But actually, we have difference between them because if I put the vowels above anyone, I'll say here safir with sukoon here. This is a command, it will be with sukoon. And the other one, the madi, to be safara. Safara. And this one is safir. And this one is safara. So this is fatha abu fa and fatha abu ra. This is past. This may be next to it to know this past. And this is a command verb, safir. Like do that. Safir. Like that. And like we said last time, any command verb is finished with sukoon above the last letter. But any past verb, we know that inshallah next time. Any past verb, it finished with fatha on the last letter. So أنا مسافر, like you say, I'm traveling to Makkah, إلى Makkah. You know Makkah, like this Makkah in Kaaba. So إلى أين أنت مسافر? So I'm saying I'm traveling to Makkah. So what about you? Like إلى أين أنت مسافر? And of course we have the word إلى أين. This maybe like a new way to use أين. In this case, إلى, which means to, and أين, which means where. So إلى أين, to where, like that. And we have before, if you remember, min أين, from where. So we have إلى أين and like min أين. There's two ways to ask about two different things, of course. So إلى أين أنت مسافر, like إلى أين أنت مسافر, which means like where, like we can say, where do you like travel to? Okay. So by the way, I know in English, I just like say I travel, but in Arabic you should say to, like إلى أين, like أنا أسافر إلى something. And actually even in English say to, oh yeah, the same thing. So there's no difference. So إلى أين أنت مسافر, like where do you travel to, or to where do you are travel? You can say like both of them. Do you are traveling? And like you say مسافر, this is a way we can. By the way, you can say also إلى أين تسافر, just it, without أنت. But if you say مسافر like this, the doer, you say أنت مسافر. Okay. So إلى أين أنت مسافر? You say أنا مسافر. By the way, you cannot say مسافر just it, because it's not a verb. You should say أنا before it. If you want to just say the word, it will be, you should make it verb. Like you say أسافر. If I say أسافر, I mean okay, like I travel. But here أنا مسافر, like I am traveler too. Like we use it like that in Arabic. And if I want to translate in English, I'll just say like I am traveling too. But the literary translation, it will be I am traveler. Okay. So أنا مسافر إلى المدينة, like to المدينة. You know المدينة, that you have the mosque of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in it. So أنا مسافر إلى المدينة. So by the way, the word Medina in general in Arabic, which means city, of course. But here when you say al-Medina, this you mean the city of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you have the mosque of Prophet Muhammad in it. So أنا مسافر إلى المدينة. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة? So I'm traveling to المدينة. So why? لماذا? Like for what or why? أنت, لماذا أنت مسافر? Like we said, if I just use the verb, just right, that is so important thing to say it. Here I can say لماذا تسافر, like that. Like تسافر, which means you travel. تسافر إلى المدينة. This is the same meaning of لماذا أنت مسافر. Oh, what happened here? لماذا تسافر إلى المدينة. That's confused. Wait, let's try this one without. تسافر meaning like the same meaning of أنت مسافر. So I can say لماذا أنت مسافر or لماذا تسافر. Okay. So here, put it here next to it. Yeah. So لماذا تسافر or لماذا أنت تسافر, both of them like the same meaning. Okay. But he just like gave you a new way to say this meaning of تسافر. So لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة. Why like we can say why are you like traveling to Mecca. Isam said للصلاة. The word lam in the beginning, which means for, like and as-salatu is prayer. So للصلاة to pray, or to like praying. You can say salah. It's also mean praying or prayer. So to or for praying actually. So by the way, oh yeah, the word li mean to or for actually. So if you have a noun after it, it will be mean for. If you have a verb after it, mean to. Okay. So li for praying in the al-Masjid al-Haram. You know a Masjid al-Haram that we have the Kaaba in it. This is a Masjid al-Haram. So he asked him لماذا أنت مسافر المدينة. Why like are you traveling to Medina? So say just to pray in Masjid al-Haram or for praying in Masjid al-Haram. So he said ولماذا. He asked him the same question. ولماذا أنت مسافر إلى المدينة. يعني why are you traveling to Medina? So he said للصلاة في المسجد النبوي. The same reason of him, but this one want to pray in المسجد النبوي, the mosque of Prophet Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. And Nabawi, this is by the way the word Nabi, which means prophet. And if you want to mention like to it like something that's about Nabi, like the same thing to mention to the nationality of someone, like when you say Misr, if you want to say this something like from this country, you say Misriya. Like you can say, for example, هاتف أمريكي or قلم مصري and so on. So this to mention the thing. So the same thing if you want to say this masjid of the Prophet, you have the word Nabi, which means prophet, and Nabawi, like something that's about the Prophet or something that's for this Prophet. Okay, so Al-Masjid al-Nabawi, the mosque of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And أين ستصلي الجمعة. So he say here for praying in Masjid al-Nabawi, and the other one said for praying in Masjid al-Haram that you have Kaaba in it. So أين ستصلي الجمعة. So he asked him about other thing. So what about Jum'ah? Where you pray Jum'ah, like the pen, yeah. أين and ستصلي. Oh, we missed that. Like for a long time we didn't use this scene in the beginning, and of course you remember scene. I forget you. I hope you don't forget it. Scene in the beginning, which mean oh wait. Okay. So في المس ستصلي, sorry, ستصلي, which mean like will. We say if I want to say something in the future, I just like plus seen or سوف in the beginning of فعل مضارع. So here you have ستصلي, which mean will pray. Like where will you pray? And of course you have ta in the beginning of فعل مضارع here, ستصلي, and this ta mean you pray. So ستصلي like will you pray. So أين ستصلي, where will you pray? الجمعة, like the prayer of Jum'ah. And Salih said في المسجد النبوي, like the mosque of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, في المسجد النبوي, and he said, Inshallah, like God willing, that inshallah, يعني Allah, when Allah, of course, Allah Azza will know that, يعني know that and want it. So Isam said, كيف ستسافر إلى المدينة? Like كيف, how, ستسافر, the same way to ask about something in the future. ستسافر, like we say the word تسافر, which means travel, and ستسافر, like will you travel. So كيف ستسافر, how will you travel. إلى المدينة. So by the way, just this mean will you travel, by the way, and the same thing here, will you pray, because you have seen, which mean will, and ta, which mean anta, or you, and salli, like to salli, the verb here mean like pray. So satusalli or satusafiru, this is will you pray and will you travel. So كيف ستصلي إلى المدينة, عفوا كيف ستسافر إلى المدينة, like how will you like go or like travel to Medina. You say أركب. The word أركب, usually we say it like say ride something, by the way, like أركب الدراجة, like ride the cycle, or maybe we can say like أركب الجمل, like, or أركب الحصان, like ride the horse and so on. But here he say أركب الطائرة, which means he will like go by plan. أركب الطائرة. You can say also أركب التاكسي, like taxi. أركب الحافلة, which mean or أركب السيارة, which mean to take like bus or to take like car to go any place. So you can use it with anything. القطار, which means train also. We will know about the transport in the future, inshallah. So أركب الطائرة. So الطائرة, by the way, the word, like we see, I think I mentioned that before, but let's say that. Let's write that. We have the word طائر. This is something that's fly. So the word, by the way, we can say all of that. So طارة, this is the bust of fly, and you have يطير. This means something that he is flies. So or he's flying now. So يطير, and طر, by the way, the word طر, this means طر, like طر, which means just like fly. You order someone to fly, and this is not important one, by the way, because you usually you not say like fly to someone. So of course the most important thing it's طارة, this noun. عفوا طائر, طائر. This is any bird in general. We can say bird, which means طائر in general, any type of bird. So and طائرة, this is the plan, by the way. So make difference between طائرة and طائر, because طائرة, this is land, but طائر is like bird in the sky in general. So this is a lot of words that's about the flying in general. So wait, let's make it maybe here. Yeah. So طار يطير and طر. طار, like طار in past. يطير now, and طر, I mean طر, like do that, command verb. And of course, if I want to say that in the future, I'll say سيطير, like will fly. And طائر, bird. And last thing is طائرة, which means the plan. So this is all what we have about flying in general. Oh wait, let's look. Okay, we can look at it here because we have the words already here. So we have Mecca and Medina, the word Mecca and Medina. You know the Mecca and Medina. And Musafir, like traveler, like we say the doer, Musafir. And Yarkabu, to use any like transport in general. يركب الطائرة, يركب الحافلة, يركب القطار, and so on. المسجد الحرام in Mecca, and المسجد النبوي in Medina. صلاة الجمعة, the prayer of Jumu'ah. And طائرة, this is the blank, you know. So this is all what we have about that, and you can answer the questions about this dialogue, please, after you finish. If you have any problem in the questions, you can ask me in YouTube or in group or here the next time, inshallah. Then we have here the last dialogue between Sadiq and Sabir. So please, can you share with us to like read this?
You might read, I can read.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think we have a new person here, of Layla.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so okay. Hey, wait.
أنا
Hey. Okay, who will read with, I mean, who will like read with Ukht Layla?
I'll read with you, inshallah.
Okay, Ukht Fatima, thank you. So let's start. Ukht Layla will be like let's say will be Sadiq, like the blue one, and Ukht Fatima will be the yellow one.
أوكي. أنا أصلي في البيت.
Wait just a minute, you have here هذا أذان.
أي
Yes.
هذا أذان العصر.
هيا بنا إلى المسجد.
أنا أصلي في البيت.
الصلاة في المسجد الأفضل. أفضل.
المسجد بعيد.
المسجد قريب. هل أنت مريض؟
لا أنا بخير.
أنت كسلان.
هذا صحيح آسف.
أنا ذهاب إلى المسجد.
انتظر أنا ذاهب معك.
Thank you. جزاكم الله خيرا. Now let's start in this. It's actually very, very like beautiful dialogue between two friends, Sadiq and Sabir, about the prayer, and actually it's a lesson for all of us in general. So let's see that. صادق هذا أذان العصر. هذا أذان العصر. So now it's أذان, and he just like hear أذان or like listen to أذان, and he say, oh, this is أذان of عصر. So هذا أذان العصر. This is أذان of عصر. And Sabir said, okay, so هيا بنا إلى المسجد. Let's go to masjid. Of course, you listen to أذان, so you go to pray in masjid. So he said, هيا بنا المسجد. Let's go. هيا بنا, like let's go to إلى المسجد. So Sabir said, don't forget, by the way, the word هيا بنا. This is in general, let's go to any place. So for example, I can say هيا بنا إلى المنزل, like let's go to home. It's هيا بنا إلى الحفلة, go to the party. هيا بنا إلى anything in general. هيا بنا إلى أمريكا, let's go to America, and so on. So in general, you can say هيا بنا to like anything to do it, like, but he just like asked to do that now, like let's go. So Sadiq said, أنا أصلي في البيت. Oh, أنا أصلي, which means I pray. Or I'm praying, we can say it like that also. في البيت. Because if I say أنا أصلي, usually I mean like this is something that's usual for me, like I'm praying, like I do that always. So أنا أصلي في البيت, at whom? Oh, so he's of course. So the other one said الصلاة في المسجد أفضل. It's better to pray in masjid. So الصلاة, the word prayer, في المسجد, in masjid, أفضل. It's better. Yeah. By the way, you can use this word. By the way, you can say أفضل and أفضل من. أفضل, which means better. And if I plus min to it, like أفضل min, mean better than. So if I want to compare between any two things, say أفضل. Like for example, الصلاة في المسجد أفضل من الصلاة في البيت, which means the prayer in masjid is better than the prayer in or at home. So الطعام في البيت أفضل من الخارج. The food in the at home is better than outside of home, خارج. And I can say اللغة العربية أفضل اللغات. Like, by the way, I can use it also to say the best thing, like أفضل اللغات, like the best language. So اللغة العربية, the language, like the Arabic language, is the best language. You can say that. And اللغة, for example, I can say المسجد أفضل من البيت. the mosque is better than the home, and so on, or the house in general. So, like I said, this way to say better than in general, أفضل من. And if you want if you just want to say better, like here, if you want to say, for example, السفر للخارج أفضل, like the traveling to the outside of the country is better. So I just like أفضل, like that, without min. If I would say min, this means I would say the other thing that I compare it with the other. So أفضل من البيت, أفضل من something. But if I just want to say better, I'll just say أفضل, like in English. So here we have الصلاة في المسجد أفضل. The prayer and masjid is better, أفضل. Okay. So he said, Sadiq said, المسجد بعيد. So he said like المسجد بعيد. بعيد, the word بعيد, this adjective which means far, far, بعيد. And Sadiq said المسجد قريب. It's near, not far. So this point, actually, someone is like, one of them is lazy to go to masjid, but actually masjid is already near, but he's just lazy. So the other one, of course, no, masjid is near, so he just say, hey, it's qarib. Why you say ba'id? It's not ba'id. So not in other country, for example, in other like town, no, it's like near to us, so we can just walk to it. So he said, the first one said al-masjidu ba'id because he's lazy, and the other one said al-masjidu qarib. هل أنت مريض? Like, يعني, are you مريض? By the way, the word مريض, which means like sick or ill. So like maybe like, يعني, are you ill or sick? You cannot go to masjid. You cannot walk. Like, so he said, هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? Maybe. So the other one said, لا أنا بخير. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. By the way, let's like let mention to that one by one. We have al-masjidu qarib, the mosque. Masjid alone, which means mosque, of course, and al-masjid, the mosque. Ba'id, like you say, ba'id is adjective, which means far, and qarib, the opposite of it, which means near. So al-masjidu qarib and ba'id. So I can say al-kitabu ba'id and al-qalamu qarib. Qalam, the pen, is near, and al-kitabu ba'id, the book is far. I can say اللابتوب قريب والهاتف بعيد, and so on. So you can use it in general to say far and near. And by the way, you can say قريب من, this means close to. So I can say بعيد قريب منك, like الهاتف. For example, you ask me أين الهاتف? I say الهاتف قريب منك, like next to you or like close to you. And I can say also بعيد عنك. I want to say بعيد, I say عنك. I want to say قريب, I say منك. Let's try that, because maybe some. By the way, guys, it's a very good thing to write all of these things. So قريب منك and بعيد عنك. By the way, let's write it without kaf, because kaf here, which mean you, or like next, which mean you, I mean. So next to you, or yeah. So here, near to you, I mean, or one. What happened here? That's a weird thing. The word بعيد عن. Okay, I just write it. Like that. I don't know what happened with writing this app, but I just like use the Zoom. So we have قريب منك, or min, عفوا, and بعيد عن. By the way, I can say بعيد عن Muhammad. For example, I have my little brother Muhammad. For example, I want to say like الهاتف قريب, like next to or close to Muhammad. I say الهاتف قريب من Muhammad, or منك, like you. So you can use like that or like that. So we have قريب من and بعيد عن. Don't forget. Min, you know, min, which means from, by the way, and an here, which means about. We already know about this, but here we use it as the meaning of two, like قريب منك, and بعيد عنك. Okay. So المسجد قريب, and the other one, and he said هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? You say no. لا أنا بخير. I'm fine. You know the word أنا بخير, we use it a lot before. So then he said, صابر said, he just like say that directly. أنت كسلان. You are lazy. The word كسلان, which mean lazy, and the opposite of it, it's نشيط, which mean wait a minute, let's write it. So نشيط is someone that he's active, he's not lazy. نشيط was known, by the way. So نشيط, this is meaning of active. Someone is so active, so this man is نشيط. And the opposite of نشيط is كسلان, like you have here, is lazy. Someone that he is so lazy. So this is the opposite of كسلان. It's right there, yeah. So he said أنت كسلان. So أنت كسلان, and the opposite of it أنت نشيط, like you are lazy and you are so active, and you are so on. So هذا صحيح. Sadiq said, oh yeah, that's right. I'm just lazy. آسف, sorry. هذا صحيح. آسف. So Sabir said, okay, أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. I'll just like go to masjid. So أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. Sadiq said, by the way, oh yeah, the word ذاهب is also the doer. We know the word ذهب, which means went to his place, like ذهب, this is, wait just a minute, it's right there, yeah. So let's write that also. Okay, so we have the word يذهب, which means go, and the word اذهب, which means go also, but command verb, go, like that. And the word ذهب, this is the past of it. We'll know about the past next time, inshallah. And ذهب, like went in place. And we have ذاهب. This means the doer, like ذاهب, someone that he's the doer of this thing. So he is ذاهب. Okay. Like so you have here, yeah. So أنا ذاهب, like I'm going. By the way, like I said, when we want to translate it like that, we just say I'm going. So أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد, I'm going to masjid. And Sadiq said انتظر. The word انتظر, yeah, I don't know if you mentioned to that before, no, but I think no. So انتظر, this is a command verb. You have hamza also in the beginning of it. And let's write the meaning of it and the other verbs with it. So we know انتظر, which means wait, انتظر. And we have also ينتظر or تنتظر. You can use ya or ta in the beginning of it. All of them is correctly. So ينتظر. And we have also انتظر. This is the past of it. Okay. I know this will happen. So انتظر, like انتظر, and ينتظر, someone is waiting right now, and انتظر, something in the past. And like you know, some verbs, the difference between the past and the command one, it's just like the vowel in the end of it, because the past always will be used fatha in the end, and the command verb always with sukun in the end. So if I'm saying انتظر, like that, this is like command verb. If I say انتظر ra with fatha, so this means it's like you know, it's past. So انتظر is past, and انتظر with sukun, this is which mean like wait, it's command verb. So انتظر أنا ذاهب معك, I'm going with you. So I just go with you. So here, like you know, these two persons, Sadiq and Sabir, one of them feel like lazy, so he just like say al-masjidu ba'id, like the mosque is far, I will not go to masjid, I will like pray at home. The other one said, hey, ba'id, what? It's قريب. Like هل أنت مريض? Are you sick? So he said no, أنا بخير الحمد لله. أنا بخير, I'm fine. So the other one said you are lazy actually. So the person said, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm lazy. هذا صحيح. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention the word صحيح, which means correct. هذا صحيح, which means something that's correct. Yeah, هذا صحيح. And Saber said, okay, you are lazy and you don't want to go, so I'm going to masjid. أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. Just like you want to do it, just do it. So Sadiq said, oh no, wait, انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. I will go to I'm going to with you. I'm going to masjid with you, or I'm going with you. You can say it like that. So معك, the word مع, which means with, by the way. Maybe we can write it here. مع. This is alone like that. It's مع, which means with. So I can say مع أحمد, which means with Ahmed. مع علي, with Ali. I can say also with things. So I can say القلم مع الهاتف. So القلم مع الهاتف, the pen with the phone. So مع in general, which means with. So معك, like with you, kaf in the end, mean with you. And of course, we will speak about the difference between the pronouns and okay, we will speak about that also, but maybe like after the next time, because next time inshallah will be about verb ماضي. Because what's the difference between when I say my book and when I say speak with me? What's the difference between me and my? How can we make difference between these two? Because in Arabic they are the same thing. Like ya in the end, which mean my, and ya in the end, which mean me also. How can I make this difference? Like the same thing here. When I say with you, this is kaf in the if it's for male, of course. And when I say kitabuka, like your book, it's also kaf with fatha. So hey, how can we difference between that? They are the same thing. So what? The same thing also with ha, when I say kitabuhu, like his book. And for example, I say ma'ahu, like with him. That, so I just like say ha was done in both of them. It's mean his and mean him also. So what? How can we make difference between that? We don't know, but I think this maybe will make it easy for us, because if you just like know his, you know him. You just know me, you know my. You just know you know your. So this will be easy, inshallah. But maybe we will speak about that after the next time, inshallah. This is all that we have for this dialogue, guys. By the way, I want to do something. I just think about it right now. I think it's to share with you this thing is that I write it. So I think maybe if you want, I can send it in the group to you. Is this a good thing for you, or you think this will not benefit you? So guys, what do you think?
What is this?
I said, yani, is a good thing to send to you this page like that. The thing is that with the notes that I write it and so on, or it's okay, you know it.
Whatever they decide, it doesn't matter.
No, you can just send it to us. It's okay to send
Okay,
Yeah.
inshallah. So I will take a screenshot for for all of them, and I will send it to you, inshallah.
Good.
Okay, guys. So before we finish, we just look at this, the summary, the summary of this unit, because alhamdulillah, we already finished as a time. So we have sometimes I just want to take a screenshot for this in the first before we finish. Yeah. Okay. So next, the words, the new words for us, it's the word ينتظر, wait, and انتظر, wait, but combined verb. صحيح, something that's correct. Okay. And this mark is called, or this sign called صح. The word صح. Like that. Write it like that. So this is صح, and صحيح in general is means something that's correct. قريب, so near, here, it's near to the camera, but here it's far, بعيد. مريض, someone he's sick. كسلان, he's lazy. ذاهب, like the goer, the doer of the action of going. So this is ذاهب, and آسف, sorry, آسف, like that. So this is all what you have here, and this, like, look at the summary before we leave. Yeah, this is summary of the unit. So here we have أين تصلي. You can say أين تصلي فجر, الظهر, العصر, المغرب, العشاء, الجمعة. You can ask about any one of them by this question, like أين تصلي, where do you pray? Where do you pray? عصر, مغرب, عشاء, فجر, all of them is correctly. أنا ذاهب, I'm going to. أنا ذاهب إلى, I'm going to. What? أنا ذاهب إلى المدرسة. أنا ذاهب إلى الطبيب, doctor. أنا ذاهب إلى البيت, home. أنا ذاهب إلى مكة. أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. So I'm going to masjid, I'm going to madrasa, and so on. So this is a way also to say that, and actually different examples for that. And of course you can use other things like أنا ذاهب إلى أخي. I'm going to my brother. أنا ذاهب إلى صديقي, I'm going to my friend, and so on. ضع المنبه بجانبك. ضع القرآن بجانبك. ضع الكتاب بجانبك. ضع الصحيفة بجانبك. ضع النظارة بجانبك. Like ضع المنبه, put the alarm. We say ضع, which means put, and بجانبك, next to you. And say ضع المنبه بجانبك, or close to you, by the way, you can say that or that. So ضع المنبه, put the alarm close to you or next to you. ضع القرآن, put the Quran next to you. Put book, كتاب, next to you. Put الصحيفة بجانبك, صحيفة which means newspaper, by the way, and نظارة, glasses, next to you, and so on. أصلي, I pray. أصلي الفجر في المسجد الحرام, or المسجد النبوي, or مسجد بلال, or مسجد عثمان, or مسجد علي. Any name of masjid in general. You say, if you want to say the name of masjid or mention to it, you say the masjid, the word masjid, and after that the name of it. Okay, so أصلي الظهر or العصر or المغرب or العشاء or الجمعة في, in, and the name of them, and the masjid and the name of it. مسجدي كذا and مسجدي كذا. And by the way, usually if I say al-masjid al-nabawi and haram, I plus alif and lam for this two masjid. Or if any masjid has doesn't have a name, like a name of someone, the name of the masjid is the name of someone. If the name of masjid, for example, al-masjid al-kabir, the big one or the biggest one, so this means I would say al-masjid al-kabir. But if the name of the masjid is really the name of someone, like the name of the masjid, for example, is Ar-Rahman, or the name of the masjid is like Ali or Bilal, or any name, like the name of the masjid is already like the name of someone. Okay, in this case I just say masjid without al. Okay, so I say في مسجد بلال. I cannot say في المسجد بلال, no. في مسجد عثمان without alif and lam. But if the name of the masjid is like المسجد الكبير, or المسجد الحرام, or المسجد النبوي, or المسجد الأقصى in Palestine, and so on, so we say al in this case. Okay, so that's it. We have, oh, I don't know yet. So we have here also other things, actually a lot of verbs and the amr of it. We already explained amr last time. So استيقظ, عفوا يستيقظ, يستيقظ, wake up, استيقظ, wake up. يستمع, listen to, like we say يسمع and يستمع, the difference between them is ta. يسمع, which means hear, يستمع, listen. So يستمع إلى, which means hear, like listen to something, and استمع إلى, like listen to something. I'm command that, or I'm order that. يقرأ, read. اقرأ, read. يضع, ضع. ينتظر, انتظر. يكنس, اكنس. يغسل, اغسل. يشاهد, شاهد. يأكل, كل. And of course we spoke about why we put hamz al-wasl here, and what is the vowel of hamz al-wasl, if it's kasra or dhamma. We already spoke about all of that last time. You can watch the video again if you don't know that, and you can ask me inshallah next time if you want. So guys, last thing that we have today is لماذا أنت, or هو مسافر. لماذا أنت مسافر, or لماذا هو مسافر, and لماذا أنت مسافرة. Don't forget, we will speak about that next time inshallah. لماذا هي مسافرة. For example, I say لماذا أنت مسافر إلى something. like لماذا أنت مسافر? Why are you traveling to something like to Mecca or to Medina or to Misr or to Turkey or to America and so on? So we can say anything in this case. So please, guys, don't forget to always look at the summary of every unit, even if we didn't mention to it, and to answer this practicing or this exercise in the end of every unit, because it's something that's so important thing to do it. And of course, if you have any questions or anything, you can ask me always. And that's it for today, guys. And see you inshallah next time or next week. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام.